First match of Golden Ring 5. Nguyen versus Osorio. Here we go.
Oh, no feeling out process here. They're right in it.
Oh, both men going at each other. Nguyen with a Mason buckler.
Some good clean strikes to the head.
Osorio with looks like a arming sword and a buckler. Nguyen locking Osorio up. Nice punches.
Okay. Looks like they got initial. Oh, there's the Beyblade. There's the Beyblade situation. Kevin's got an unusual helmet.
Yeah, do you know what?
That pointed hound skull helmet. It's for mounted combat. That's why it's got the sharpened nose to turn lance.
Even Jimmy's
spears.
is a weird helmet. Not exactly sure what that one's called.
You know, it almost has like an Urukai orc sort of look to it, but no, it's a later period helmet.
Okay.
Usually, it's a Saleh top, and there's usually a bottom Brewhurt. Oh,
I like it though. It fits his style.
It is. Oh, he's got a really good combo there. Solid shield buckler right to the head. Some little head movement going on there. It's really hard to do in armor.
10 seconds left.
He's trying to score some points towards the end.
Oh.
That's what the judges are going to remember.
Tough fight.
I told that spin move. It only works once.
Good fight so far by both men. Both were going at it pretty hard. Hopefully they're not gassed for the second round.
So I guess Kevin found Brewhurt. He found that M1 Medieval MMA on YouTube, that ring. And that ring fight that kind of went viral. You know, the one that was in Russia for the M1 Medieval MMA.
Oh, yeah.
And he thought it was the coolest thing he ever seen. And showed up at Brewhurt, got completely destroyed and injured, and it was the coolest thing ever for him. So he is now
his first practice. And now, look at him now.
Is that pretty much how it went?
Yeah. I mentioned it before on stream, but I think, I found it was a Vice documentary. I think you were in it. Yeah, overseas in Portugal.
Where they're like, "What's your fighting style?" I was like, "Nerd Rage."
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how the nickname happened.
Yeah, that was. I was on a YouTube rabbit hole, saw that, and I reached out the next day, and here I am, 4.5 years later. All right, round number 2.
All right. Lots of energy, some chivalrous salutes from the opponents.
Whoa. Jimmy trying to start the fight early.
Some enthusiasm.
Jumping the gun. Ooh, good swing.
He's got a really great offside. Kevin's got a great offside. What happened here?
His armor failure. Something. Oh, his shoe. His Sabaton flew off.
Oh, yeah. You got it. So the fighters have 90 seconds to repair that piece. It should be pretty quick.
Was that a Sab?
It was his foot. Yeah, Sabaton armor.
I can't get mine on in 30 seconds, so hopefully.
Yeah, right. Plus the duct tape is for, Yeah, you got to have a Sabaton, because I can tell you from experience, trying to kick somebody without foot armor is terrible. I kicked somebody in the knee flange with the top of my foot the first time at France and at the Battle of Nations in 2013. It was the first and last time I ever kicked anybody.
Oh God.
I don't do it.
No.
You'll never see a fight with me ever kick anybody.
If I kick someone, it's going to be with the bottom of my foot, not the.
Oh man, yeah, it was bad. Right to the top, right those little sensitive metatarsals on the top of the foot there.
Yeah, no. I try to be careful with my legs. Ever since I destroyed my ACL a couple of years ago.
So Kevin's opponent is one of your teammates?
Yeah, they're both on my team. But both good guys. Jimmy's a nurse.
Jimmy's a nurse.
Not to be confused with the night nurse, Isaac, who's fighting later. But
see, there's that slot. The duck around and behind. That was beautiful. Another one. Look at that. Look at that. That's some great movement.
That was like a Superman punch from Kevin.
Took a risk with that kick and almost got.
Oh, nice.
Shows you just how effective movement can be. I mean, the best defense is not to be there. He's scoring a lot of points.
Oh, nice punches from Kevin. That shield punch sending Jimmy stepping backwards.
That cardio is starting to show.
Another
second
spin.
round. Oh, it was a good solid punch.
Oh, we're going to see a takedown.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Nice trip. He's going to try for the mount.
Jimmy tried to do the takedown, but it looks like it's going to go to Kevin being on top. Kevin with the mount, 10 seconds left. Trying to take advantage of that ground and pound.
Now, they score a point every time they hit when they're on the ground, right? Round's over.
Nice fight. Round over. That was a good round.
Yeah.
Let's see what the judges score. It might be going to a third round. They're definitely going to be gassed, though. So.
Yeah, this is when the cardio comes in. Both of those men are suffering inside those helmets right now, wondering how much they would pay to get one molecule more of oxygen.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I fight with a nasal, so that at least has the male, and it has more air. These guys are just, it's like
those
cheese
hound
grater.
skulls. Those hound skulls are terrible for airflow. They're great if you're going to take a lance to the face, but
Right.
we're not on horseback. Those hound skulls, they have this big long nose, and you can use that as a lever to twist people's heads off. 'Cause that's why I've never used one. I always thought they were a bad idea.
Okay.
Because it kind of gives a lever,
That's
to grab
true.
a hold of that head.
Because you would think too, like if you're trying to do a head rip, it would almost make it harder.
But you grab it, you got a big cone.
That's true.
got a
You just
big-
have to grab it. You don't have to come over with your weapon.
Yeah, and because of that cone, they can't slip
true,
their head
okay.
out because it gets in the way.
Oh,
We have a decision. Maybe
no,
not.
third
What's
round.
going on here? All right.
Third round.
Third
All right,
round.
Let's see how they do.
Oh man.
Oh, swinging. and
Those
missing,
shots
Jimmy.
are going to really leave an impression with the judges.
Oh, Jimmy with the headbutt. Kevin ducking away. Oh, nice swing from Kevin.
So these guys are scored on effective striking.
Oh, right in the hound skull.
Head movement doesn't do you any good if you don't have a counter strategy.
Ooh.
So now these guys are scored on total effective strikes, effective takedowns, list control, aggression, and effective defense.
Yep. And we
So-
lost the Sabaton again.
Do we got another Sabaton failure? Not the metal band, folks. That's called foot armor.
Yeah, like you were saying, they're scored on many different aspects of these fights. So,
So yeah, it is a 10-point must system, but there's several categories. So, there is an objective judge aspect to it, but it is a 10-point must system. It's just like boxing. It's, there's the judges. There's a psychology in there. What do the judges see? What was the last thing they saw in the last 15 seconds? Demonstrating ring control and aggression is a subjective thing.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. But let's see what we got going on.
Fighting in these things when somebody would lose
Marshall's checking
armor.
it out. See, I don't know if he's gonna.
All right, looks like they're ready to go.
Okay. Sabaton put back on. Jimmy looking tired. Oh, good swing. Oh, Kevin with the kick.
hits are so solid and so loud. And you know,
nice.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's just stepping and swinging. He's stepping out of range, rotating and swinging and landing every time. He's got the longer weapon. It's like having a longer arm in boxing.
Oh.
His opponent has to close the distance with that short mace.
Oh no! Oh, Kevin again. I mean, he's got control. I don't really know who the takedown would go to though.
Right.
Kevin tried to spear him, but then Jimmy ended up on top for a second. So I don't know what the judges would give that to.
Yep. Uh-oh. Got to be careful when you're grappling around in armor. If you have somebody's arm bent, you can't even tell. So you have to really listen to the marshals when they hit hold. Oh, it looks like maybe his gauntlet came off.
The gauntlet. But let's see if they start the fight again. That's time. Looks like that's going to be time.
Well, looks like we got an outcome. You know, I'll tell you, for, you know, a concept and animated movie artist for Disney, Marvel, and Cartoon Network, they must really stress those guys out. I mean, you see the amount of aggression from that guy? He makes cartoons for a living.
I'm sure it's a very hard job. We've got a couple people actually on our team in the animation industry, and they are all pretty
angry.
yeah. It's animator rage, I think I've heard them call it before. So.
It sounds like the crowd wants to give these warriors a big applause. Let's give them a big round of applause.
All right.
This is a taste of what's to come.
Kevin looking tired in the corner.
The fight skill just continues to improve every year. We're really excited about what's coming
Kevin
up.
leveraged that longer
Our
sword. He
judges are
stayed
gonna
out of
give
reach
us
of
a
the
score
gentleman
in
with the
just a moment
shorter
here.
mace and just did exactly what he was supposed to do. Played his game, played at range, except for the very last. It was a winning strategy, in my opinion, but I'm not the judge.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll go to Jay for the judge's decision.
Nice. Little heavy metal finger action.
Let's see who won first.
Yeah, right.
Always play into the crowd, though.
Yeah. He's a showman.
Looks like they're still tallying it up. All right, here comes the decision.
You know, if I had to draw like 500 frames of the same nose for 1 second of film, I'd probably be very aggressive too.
Fighters in the center of the ring. After 3 rounds, let's put our hands together for your winner. From the red corner, Kevin Osorio. Good work out there, gentlemen. Good fight.
Kevin Osorio.
And thank you for showing the crowd what the new fighters can do.
I'm watching people stand up because I can't see.
All right, we're going to get started with the prelims here soon. And
That was a win for Kevin Osorio.
Give a big thank you to our sponsor, Brewhurt Coffee
Osorio.
and Medieval Extreme for helping us put this together. For everyone,
Even on the
that's
exit,
in our
lots of
sport,
energy.
If you know about our sport,
guy has been
Medieval
training his
Extreme is
cardio.
one of the best producers of weapons and armor, and so we want to make sure we shout them out. They will be sponsoring the main event tonight. So thank you, Medieval Extreme, and thank you, Brewhurt Coffee.